my name is Natalia and I hope that you had the best Christmas ever if you celebrate Christmas, and that your New Year's Eve was the best party ever and that you still have all the fingers. And the reason why I haven't uploaded was because I had a party that I just couldn't get over because I was so beat and I was so tired. But I'm back and I'm here to show you something very special, and that is this special kind of gift box. It's a cake and you can decorate it and customize it in whatever kind of way you want to. And what you do is you open the top of the cake and reveal the inside, which will contain the gift. And you can put any kind of gift you want, either candy or a jewelry or anything really. And I put a little picture frame in it for my friend. So the inside part, I actually redid this because I wasn't pleased with the way it looked the first time. So I have placed some self-adhesive film on it in the shape of some mosaic pieces. I don't know if you can see it. But I'm much more pleased with it the way it looks right now, and I hope she will as well. And I hope she isn't watching this video. Please don't watch this video, because then the surprise will be ruined. And if you want to see how this is made, stick around and let's just get started. Now take a compass and then place the needle at 0, then place the pencil at 5 centimeters and then make a circle. This circle will be 10 centimeters in diameter. If you don't have a compass, you can use a bowl or a cup for the same purpose. Now you need to make 2 of these circles, one for the top and one for the bottom. The darker one will be the bottom of mine. And then cut them out. Now we need to find the circumference of this circle to make the walls of the cake. So diameter times pi gives you the circumference, which will be the length of the wall. But the inner walls of the cake needs to be 1 centimeter smaller than the outer one in order for you to open it correctly. Now the height of the walls is really up to you. I thought that 10 centimeters will be a good round number. But you need to add an additional centimeter for it to be easier to glue the pieces together. Now draw the whole thing up and then cut it out. Make a marking of 1 centimeter on one of the small sides. Then turn your ruler onto the long side and then place it on the marking, and then fold a small amount of paper over the ruler. Then take a scissor and start cutting some small fringes on the folded paper. This will be the bottom and where the circle will be attached to. Now you need to repeat the same process with the outer one. But just remember that this one needs to be 1 centimeter larger in length. Now you can decorate the inner layer with anything if you want to. This is what mine looked like before I changed it. Now we need to assemble the inner pieces. But first we need to glue the ends of the inner wall together. And when closing it, make sure that it isn't too big or too small for the bottom circle. Now make a marking of where the ends meet and then put on the glue. You can use some paper clips to hold the ends together while it dries. Then leave it to dry completely before moving on. And repeat the same gluing method with the outer one. But before gluing, make sure that the 2 layers slide easily. And it's very important that the outer one isn't too big for its circle. Then glue it together and leave it to dry. Now when it's dry, remove the paper clips and then put some glue on the fringes. Then attach the circle. And make sure there's equal amount of distance from the circle's edge into the wall. And it's okay if there's some distance. It will not be that visible. Now we need to repeat the same process with the outer pieces, but first we need to decorate it. If you want to make these candles, take a straw and then cut it off at 4 centimeters. Then take your yellow paper and then draw a leaf-like flame on it and then cut it out. Now we need to attach these pieces, but before that, take the bottom of the leaf and then give it a squeeze. Now put some glue into one of the ends of the straw and then place your paper flame into it. Now leave it to dry and then make some more. Now take your candles and a marker and then mark where they should sit on the circle. Now you can take a pencil and then write happy birthday or congratulations in between the candles' placements. Then retrace the letters with the glue. Then pour a lot of glitter onto it to cover the whole thing, the more the better. Give it a shake and then bang the rest of the glitter off. And then leave it to dry. Then take the remaining glitter on the paper and then pour it back into the bottle. Then put some glue on the dots you made before for the candles. Then place your candles one by one onto the glue. And then leave it to dry before moving on. Now we need to cover the bottom edge of this outer layer with some tissue paper. So take some tissue paper and then tear it in half. Then take one of the halves and then roll it and twist it into a long sausage. Then start placing the tissue paper onto where the outer layer's edges meet. If there's too much tissue paper when the ends meet, cut it off. Then put some glue on where the edges of the outer layer meet and then place one of the ends of the tissue paper onto it. And continue doing this bit by bit all around the edge. When the ends of the tissue paper meet, try to glue them together. At this point I feel like decorating the outer layer. If you feel like that too, just do it! Then put some glue on top of the fringes of this outer layer. Then place the circle on top and leave it to dry. And make sure it's even on all sides. Now the other half of the tissue paper should also be rolled into a sausage-like thing. This is to cover the harsh edges. Then put some glue onto the same starting point as before and then place the tissue paper onto it. And again, continue this bit by bit. Then leave it to dry and then assemble the top and bottom. And that's it! Now it's ready to be filled with presents and be given away. I hope you enjoyed watching and thank you for leaving a like, I really appreciate it. And if you have any ideas, suggestions or questions you want to ask me, leave a comment in the comment section down below and I'm sure I'll reply afterwards. And if you want to see the upcoming videos, please subscribe and be a part of our lovely DIY family here at the blue toolbox. So subscribe and I'll see you soon with more ideas. Bye!